It's just entertainment purpose. It's not. It's just entertainment purpose. It's not.
In the case of anybody.
This is just entertainment purpose. It's not.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. With everything going on, I had kind of been straddling the fence with watching and reviewing Bill Collective, and now I pretty much know I don't want to review Bill Collective either. At first, I was like, well, I'm probably not going to be watching Bill Collective or the other Love and Marriage franchises because Carlos King has been really silent after all of the allegations have come out about Walkie Talkie. OWN hasn't released any statement about this. So I was straddling the fence for sure, but I was scrolling on social media and I saw a clip of what happened in the last night's episode with Latrice and her husband. And y'all, I have to say, I'm definitely not watching for sure. What I will say, Carlos has a habit of putting abusive men on our TV screen, thinking that they are entertainment. And I need him to understand abuse isn't entertaining. And we can actually use this to our benefit to email OWN and OWN network executives about making changes on the shows that they decide to showcase on their platform. We can use this to help us with getting Walkie Talkie off of Love and Marriage Huntsville, because I think that needs to be said. And I also want to say shout out to DJ Richie Sky. He reviewed this post that Neighborhood Talk had released about Mel discussing what happened on her live. They posted a clip. I also posted that on my community feed. DJ Richie Sky said something that was very important, and I want to regurgitate over here. Knowing that a person is willing to go that low, it makes it hard for us to watch him on our TV screen. It's not entertaining to watch an abuser go that low. It's hard to digest. So I hope OWN can really take the messages that people are saying across the platform. And I hope more bloggers will pick this up because it's important to talk about. Now, with that being said, like I was saying, we can use this to our benefit to contact OWN and letting them know the way Carlos is operating. He's continuing to showcase abuse, and I don't think that's the direction OWN wants to go. Granted, I don't want nobody to lose their job. That's not what I'm saying. But I think they need to have a conversation with him about changing the trajectory in the shows that he's showcasing. So let's get into it, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload, and you can be up to date with all of the latest Love and Marriage Huntsville drama. So let's be real and dissect this. Oprah said that she doesn't like the messiness that comes with some reality TV shows, and I think that Carlos have had or demonstrated a pattern of showcasing the very shows that she claims she doesn't like. If you think of OWN network, you don't think of the type of abuse that we've been seeing on Love and Marriage Huntsville and now Bill Collective, because Bill Collective, it was emotional abuse. And I think that is more easier to digest and talk about because those are things that happen in real life relationships and marriages. But when you get to a point to where you're pulling up on your wife, you're grabbing her arm, you're calling her a bee, you're calling her a snake because she's going out and enjoying herself without you, is giving controlling narc abusive vibes. And I definitely want to talk about this. So we're not going to be reviewing the entire episode in this episode. I'm only about to show you guys not a clip, but pictures of the caption of what Latrice's husband was saying to him. She calls him Zaddy, but Zaddy is not Zaddying. So let's get into it. Shout out to OMFG Reality TV. I went over on their platform because this is where I seen the clip, and I screenshot the captions so I can post them here without playing the whole video, because to me it was kind of triggering. And I would like to bet that he probably puts his hands on Latrice. And now I feel like Latrice's assistant, Josh, he acts that way toward her husband because he sees what the man do to her behind the scenes, in my opinion, which is also why they may fall out this season. But like I said, I'm probably not going to be keeping up with Bill Collective. I did think it was a really good show, but I no longer really want to support Carlos King and the stuff that he has going on, which is really unfortunate because I was really getting into Love and Marriage DC, and I was really liking Jamie and Arena and Joy and Cliff. So before I show y'all, the issue that Latrice's husband had was that she went to a bar called M Bar in Mississippi and didn't tell him. He is mad because she went last minute, and so he pulled up on her to the bar. When he got there, Latrice was sitting down with her friend, and he walked up to her very aggressively. He told her, if you come to M Bar, you tell me you going to M Bar. He then says, don't wait till the last minute telling me you going to M Bar. It really was last minute. Her husband then said, you don't got no last minute when you're dealing with me. So production left this disclaimer that stated Latrice and her friend Mandy arrived at M Bar to grab last minute drink. This is the audio that was recorded as Cliff arrived before cameras turned on. So Cliff pulled up. The cameras weren't able to get themselves turned on, but everybody was already mic'd up. So Cliff is embarrassing her. She's like, oh God. And then he threatens to say he can correct all this ish right now. And I don't really know what that means. Cliff is very insecure, old, and stank. He then tells her, you don't tell me I ain't gonna film, what the F. So I don't know if she told him this is not a scene for you. This is just a scene for me and my friends. But he took that very offensively. Then told her, you don't tell me what the F I'm gonna do. That's another thing walkie-talkie like to say. He then told Latrice, you know I don't play that ish. And then said, you understand what the F I'm saying. I don't know. I felt like that was a threat. So he then tells Latrice, come on, we finna have a talk before this ish film. And he starts unplugging his mic. Or I don't know if he was talking about her mic at this time because, again, he just popped up. So I don't know if he was mic'd up, but I know everybody else was mic'd up. So Latrice is like, why? But he's adamant, me and you, we about to have a talk. And so he's like, I ain't goddamn fixing to get filmed around here. Take your mic off. So he's trying to demand that she takes her mics off. She gets up out of embarrassment and he says, number one, you ain't tell me you was going to M Bar, as if she's not a grown-ass woman. And then this old dusty bastard said, you ain't finna come out here without my effing permission, like she's his daughter. He's grabbing her, walking her out, and he says, then you tell me, oh, you can't be in this scene. So I'm assuming Latrice told him this was a scene for her friends because she was trying to explain that outside. So he tells her, no mother effer, then you don't want me there? And he asked her, what, y'all be talking about me or something? Is that why you don't want me there? So he's very insecure, old, nasty, and stank. And I like Latrice, but this ain't it. You need to go ahead and run this old coon dry and keep it moving. I honestly don't think Latrice is safe. Like, granted, she loves him. He may love her, whatever, but he is physical, period. I know the type. His aggression gets heavy, especially behind closed doors, if he's this comfortable being this way and reacting this way on camera. He asked her, are you mic'd up, yes or no? Like a child, like she's a child. And then she says yes, and he starts snatching the mic up off her. And so she's like, don't break these people mic. So I don't really think Latrice is safe, and she know that, which is why she said that they were sleeping in separate bedrooms. There's something that they got to get resolved within this relationship. And it starts with running him dry and leaving his ass exactly where you found him, because it's the reason his old ass want a woman as young as Latrice, and that is why nobody wanted his ass in his age range, because the way that he acts. So he started grabbing her arm, talking about let's go, and she like, don't grab me like that. And then he gives her this crazy looking stare, and then they keep walking. So she's telling him, you need to calm the F down, but he's just amped up. Camera is trying to follow him, but he's like, it's a private moment right now, which is when the words get kind of blurry, and I don't know everything that he really said in this part, but the camera tried to pick up on some of it. So Latrice say, you act like I'm trying to hide or something. She then said, what the F am I trying to hide at the M Bar? So, y'all, I don't really know how it got here, but he then told her, keep being low like the snake that you are. And I want y'all to know that a lot of the women are saying that Latrice is a snake. And so I wonder if he got that from them, or if he's the type like walkie-talkie going around telling everybody bad stuff about her. So just like the manipulative man that he is, he said that's some snake-ish. So he's flipping it on her, trying to make it seem like she is doing something wrong to him for just trying to go out and hang out with her friends. Basically, he's saying it's snake of her to want to go out last minute with her friends, like a controlling, manipulative man. Y'all, he then said to his wife, B, somebody talking about me, I'm going to snap Josh, that mother effer. Oh, y'all, I watched this over and over and over. I think he called his wife a B. And even if he called Latrice a B, y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know if y'all watch this. What are y'all thoughts? Who do y'all think he was talking to? He said, bitch, somebody talking about me, I'm gonna snap Josh, that mother effer. It cut off a little bit, and then he said that he was gonna check Josh. And I don't understand what's all of this hostility. I think he thinks Josh is trying to like be sneaky or get over on him, or I think he thinks that Latrice is just venting to her friends, which she should be able to do. Obviously, she can't vent to you. So he's going off about her friends, and then he said, you better check your mother effing friends if they say anything about me. Y'all, that is a threat in my opinion. He told her if they don't respect him, then they can't be around her. And then he said that the boy won't be filming with her anymore. We cannot normalize this. The way that he was grabbing on his wife, the way that he grabbed her out into the parking lot to talk to her, the way that he was talking to her, the way he pulled up on her told me everything that I needed to know about what type of man that he is. And if women cannot see that based on his mannerisms, my God, it just goes to show how desensitized we are to being abused. And I really like Latrice, but baby, I know you don't think that this is what it is because you said in other seasons that you have daddy issues, but love, I think you're in an abusive relationship. I think you know that you're in an abusive relationship, and I think you're trying to be strategic with how you go about getting out of this relationship. And I think you feel like you are not safe. That's just my thought because, like I said, in the beginning of this episode, she had, and I know this because they had released a clip of this like literally weeks ago, but in the beginning of this episode, her and her assistant and her husband were in the kitchen talking, and she had alluded to them sleeping in separate rooms, and her friend was saying, you're very depressed. I know you got a lot going on right now. And she really didn't want to talk about it, but she was just saying like she's separating and isolating herself from her husband until they get back on the same page. So women from the South, they really do ride out struggle relationships, and it's so disheartening. But Latrice, this is my opinion, and you know, what do I know? I don't know nothing. But girl, wring him dry and get up out of there, okay? You need to pull you a Melody Cherie. And please, love, do not have a baby by him. I know y'all are talking about having kids, but love, you are his child, okay? Y'all don't need no more. Get a dog. Y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know what you think about all of that. I couldn't really stomach it, to be honest. I was very shocked that this is on our TV stream yet again, or screen. I know y'all be talking about me how I say screen. Okay, let's move over to Glenn, this stanky ass bum. Glenn is a horrible stanky ass bum ass man. Letitia is so much better than the other Letitia, and she is going to get away from him, and I'm proud of her for making the steps to get gone because he is so disgusting. She put in the time that she put in with his raggedy ass. I think she tried to make it work because of her kids, as they all do. But girl, I am happy that you looking for homes. He is the worst type of man also. He was trying to basically make her feel less than for sleeping with him with a condom on. And he was cheating on her. Like, he had cheated on her prior to the reunion last year or last season, and then felt like she was supposed to just be having sex with him because they married. Boy, please. I cannot stand Glenn's stank ass. Letitia is 10 times more better than him. She needs to get the fuck away from him and go find her a new man, somebody that's going to take care of her and respect her, somebody she don't got to go 50-50 on the bills with, somebody who don't need no dang on allowance, because I think he had asked her for some money at one point in time. Like, it was absolutely crazy crazy and insane. So with that being said, y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know what you think about all of this. I think that we can use this episode of Bell Collective as proof that there is a theme with Kingdom Reign Entertainment that OWN probably want to let him know to kind of disassociate himself from, because the abuse is not a good look. It's just not entertaining. Even though it's reality TV, a lot of people have actually gone through abusive relationships. And when we see men get to do this to women and nothing happens to them, it is very disheartening. And considering the fact that majority of your fans are women, black women at that, y'all should do right by them. Stop showcasing this on our TV screens. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload. And you can be up to date with all of the latest, not even Love and Mirror Huntsville content.
Yeah.
It's just entertainment purpose only. It's entertainment purpose only.
In the case of anybody.
This is just entertainment purpose only.